And nature, which is also really Kind-Ding, and if you go to the website kindding.com, you see this tree, which I saw this image in America, somewhere online I found it, and it stuck out to me, it spoke to me right away. And I was like, this is something very significant, this tree, because this is symbolizing our true nature, which really connects all of us. And nature has to do with being natural. Natural in how we think, natural in how we express ourselves, how we communicate, how we listen. It is very natural. And it's also Kind-Ding, which is a German expression people use by saying, hey, it's simple, it's easy, don't worry about it, it's all good, Kind-Ding. It is actually easy. Life is actually easy, it's simple. We're just making it so complicated. And I hope that in this video I can remind you a little bit of that, that however difficult your situation that you are in, the people you're dealing with, especially them, it's actually simple. Just don't get your mind in the way, just don't get your ego in the way. Just don't be so much focused on your expectations and what you want from the situation, or what you want from the other person, or how you judge the other person to be and what you then perceive to be the problem. It's much different than that. It's really not what you think it is. It's something completely different. And if you open your eyes to that, you can learn every moment of your life, or rather you can remember who you are. And it's this kind of learning that really will not only help improve the quality of your life, which will help this world to reach a level of mass consciousness where people wake up, not be just focused on what they want, their opinions, what they seek, what they want out of life, but it's really about what life wants from you. And that's a matter of waking up and realizing that I am free, I am alive, I am nature. It's like somebody told me many years ago when I did meetings in San Francisco. She said, we are the chosen ones. Because it's really up to us to wake up. To not just follow into the indoctrination and conditioning and the propaganda, which we see everywhere. Wake up to the realization that nature is really in us. We are nature. We come from nature and we go back to nature. We just have been taken out of that to go through all the struggle, to go through all the heartache of life, and to all the injustice, and to experience all of that, to remember who we really are, which is nature. And in order to realize that, we don't need to struggle, we don't need to prove anything, we don't need to fight anything, we cannot win a war. This is the end of all war. And it starts as you begin to end all arguments with anybody. Because you realize everybody is your teacher. Everybody is your mirror, showing you to yourself. And when somebody triggers you in a negative way, that's the other person, that's their thing, it's not your thing. But if you take it on and then you argue with them, then it becomes your thing. Then you give them power. It's just like when we take to the streets and just have a demonstration, or when we have a revolution. We just give that power, that which we don't want, and then we fight that. And that takes energy from us. And our energy really should be used to help us remember who we are, and to experience joy, and to be creative, and to give birth to ourselves, to come out of the closet, so to speak, which has nothing to do with your sexual orientation, but has to do with the fact that, I've been hiding all my life. I've been insecure because I have been forced to play a role, and in a way we all play a role to give a good image, to appear a certain way, so we will be liked, so we will be successful. But this is not who we are. And so this is about the truth, about who we really are. It's about our authentic nature, our real nature. And that's the whole point again about Kind-Ding, getting back to nature. That's where the journey leads. That's where we find the kingdom within. And we cannot do that if we're just afraid. We learn all this fear, and fear is really what's controlling us. And that's really the age-old struggle between the darkness and the light, the love and the fear. That struggle is also taking place in each and every one of us. And every moment of our life, we decide if we feed the fear. Actually, even when we argue, or when we feel depressed over something, or we feel angry over something, we give into the fear, we feed the fear. But if we learn to let go and realize life is a school, every experience, every moment of my life I can learn something. And it's a great thing to be here, it's a present to be here. That's why the present moment is actually called that a present, because it's a gift. I think we should treat it well. I think we should treat each other well. with kindness and respect. And even when somebody is acting in a terrible, mean-spirited and an arrogant way, I accept it. Which doesn't mean I approve of it. I might not like it, but I still accept it. I think the only way we can learn to deal with each other better is if we learn to accept each other. Because we all are the way we are. That's just how it is. And all the terrible things that are happening, with all the invasions, all the shootings, what happened here in Germany, what happened in France, what happens in Florida, all around the world, the terrible attacks. We need to accept that. Because we have created that. We are part of this world. And we cannot just say anymore, oh, it's the other people. They are these bad people we need to get rid of. Because then we are still stuck in the illusion of duality, us versus them. There is really no other. We are that. And we can change it, not by fighting it, not by just focusing on the problem and then being outraged over it and being angry over it. That's not going to make no difference. But we can change it as we give it less power. We give less power to these terrible things that are happening outside of us, to the things that we don't want, and instead we focus on what do we want. What is really good in me, what is real, what is authentic, who am I really, how can I become myself really, how can I actualize myself in this world. We all are here for a reason. It's really time to find that, and in order to just be that, to free ourselves. Be yourself to free yourself. I appreciate all your time. I thank you for watching. I hope this helped a little bit. I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Christoph. The website is kinding.com. And all the best to you from Germany. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.